The third reason that people complain is to pre-excuse poor performance. A person may come into the office and you say, "How are you?" "My kid kept me up all night." Which is their way of saying, "And don't expect anything good out of me for the rest of the day." A person who is going to sing may say, "My throat feels a little scratchy," is a way of lowering your expectations of their performance. The thing is, they are also lowering their expectations, and so they do not tend to perform as well.
It doesn't mean that you can't, that you never have a negative thought, because that's not realistic.
I have to watch complaining about it when business isn't good.
If you're just whining because you want somebody to feel sorry for you, that's a complaint.
I had one client last month that he goes, "I kind of like the thought of working with a complaint-free realtor. You know, he's not going to complain about this. That means he can't complain about me either. I kind of like that." You know.
I was on a plane recently, and it took a while for us to take off. I wasn't complaining. And we were waiting, and I finally realized it was time for us to leave, and we hadn't left. And more time went by, and finally the flight attendant came on, and they said, "Ladies and gentlemen, we're sorry for the delay, but FAA regulations require that flight crews have a certain amount of downtime between flights. The crew that's going to be flying your plane today got in late last night, and so they haven't had enough downtime. So as soon as they get here, we'll be taking off." About 20 minutes later, they got on the plane. We taxied out onto the jetway, and we were getting ready to take off, and again, it was taking a while, it was taking a while, it was taking a while. About that time, the captain came on and said, "Ladies and gentlemen, have you noticed captains do this? We had a light come on, and we realized that there's a problem with our system here. We've got a generator that's at fault, and we're going to have to return to the terminal and repair this." Everybody around me started complaining. Now, call me crazy. I like the fact that they caught this on the ground. So we went back to the terminal, and we're sitting there, and we are waiting for them to fix this. Now, I always call my wife when my flights land to let her know that I'm safe in a new city. So I pulled out my phone and realized, we haven't even taken off, and it's about time for us to land. So I pulled out my phone, and this is a conversation I had with my wife, Gail. "Hi, it's me." "No, we haven't taken off yet." "Well, the flight crew, they have to have a certain amount of downtime, and they didn't get that, so we waited on that, and then they discovered a problem with the plane." "I don't know. They're fixing it now." "I don't know. I'll call you when I get there." "Okay. Love you. Bye." Was that complaining? No. Absolutely not. Now, the guy sitting in the seat in front of me called his wife as well. Here was his conversation. "No, of course not. Of course, I know. This was my one chance to see the client. My one chance. Of course. Of course." Well, the pilot, Sleeping Beauty, didn't get enough sleep last night. Then we went out onto the jetway, and they discovered a problem with this piece of junk airplane. I don't know. I'm going to miss my connection. Of course. Of course. I'll call you if I get there. Bye. Was that complaining? Yeah. About 10 minutes later, the pilot came back on. He said, "Ladies and gentlemen, we've resolved the issue. We're about ready to take off. I've got great news for you. We have been able to arrange connecting flights for everybody on the plane." It's a big plane. Must have been 170 people. "We've arranged for connecting flights for everybody, except 3 people." And he called out the names. And my buddy grabbed his carry-on bag and went, "Of course!" and stormed off the plane. By the way, the words "of course" are the greatest examples of whether you are a positive or a negative person. If something goes wrong in your life and you go, "Of course, of course," You are telling the universe, this is what always happens to me. And the universe goes, order up. And the universe sends you more bad stuff. But in every life, every day, something works. Something works. And when it does, if you go, of course, the universe goes, order up. So complaining pre-excuses poor performance.